Weathercock. Welcome back. So, it's time for us to explore the city once again, because people have moved around. I think we saw some kids over here, yes indeed. So if they've moved around, that means there's new dialogue, so let's get to it. Don't know why we're starting here. I just feel like we should start in here, but not the other shops. We end in the other shops. It's strange. I think it's because it's like a definite place that I remember going sort of thing. Hey there, so I've heard the news that you started work as bracers. How's everything coming along? We're surviving so far. And we managed to deal with the monster problem at the Persil farm. I see. It seems you have what it takes, after all, to become adequate fill-ins for Cassius in his absence. But Estelle, don't be a handful for Joshua. Am I the one who always gets lectured? I see. It looks like you finally managed to become capable bracers yourself. And Estelle, don't be a handful for Joshua. Oh my. You will need to work hard so you can give your father a good report. Just don't overdo it. Moderation is the key in everything. Okay, we know already. Still young and inexperienced, so there's no shame in asking those around you for help. Especially you, Joshua. You're the type to keep all your feelings pent up inside, right? That's been a source of concern for me. I'm sorry I caused you any undue worry. I'm not worried about Estelle being unable to share her feelings with the world, though. Wait a sec. That doesn't sound like a compliment. Oh, well, nobody said your outspokenness was a bad thing. Just moves on like, yep. You're still young and inexperienced, so there's no shame in asking those around you for help. If you need any advice, I'm always here. Well, that's good to know, isn't it? Where's that other kid? There you are. Thanks for finding my rock earlier. You really helped me out a ton. They said, that said, I can't believe my mom was trying so. Folks crafts in the city has ships that can fly. Just amazed how brazen she is when it comes to business. We've done you before, and that was the same dialogue. The garden at the mayor's place is so well kept. I heard that the mayor even does it all himself. Mayor Klaus says weeding around the clock tower Mayor Klaus was weeding around the clock tower earlier. Do mayors have to do those kinds of jobs? That's his hobby. There are even rumors that he really enjoys gardening too. I wonder if that's why he's called Old Man Klaus. But it was Oi Man Klaus. Then for a second I was like, oh, hold on. Well, aren't you glad that he's informal and accessible for everyone like that? I'd like to just carry on speaking to one of them. Mayor Klaus was reading around the clock tower earlier. Do mayors do those kind of jobs? Garden at the mayor's place so well kept. Okay. Mayor Klaus just came by here. He greeted me with such a big voice. Okay, Klaus. That name's familiar. Probably not for the reasons you're thinking. I see. Really agree with your inspired words. I'm just wondering if everyone has updated. The greater the light, the darker the shadow becomes. When one's soul is touched by a blinding light, it becomes conscious of the darkness within and embraces a contrite spirit. Contrite. Especially those who are tormented by the sins of their past. Oh, triple dot. However, through this ordeal, one can understand the pain and suffering of others and reach a greater plane of insight. What is important for the individual is preparing for the future, deciding what one wants to do. Just listening to him makes my brain hurt. Other divine sermons are always difficult for me to understand. When one's soul is touched by a blinding light, I'll be teaching Sunday school from now on. I hope the children will listen to what I have to say. So do I. Otherwise, what's the point of being a teacher? I'm trying to turn the camera. It's like, nope, not yet. Have you two ever met some of the other bracers that have stayed here in this very hotel? We often have bracers registered at other branches dispatched here, after all. So like, I want to go fast, but not too fast, since I can't tell where I'm going, sort of thing. Hello? I'm impressed. This is a much nicer hotel than I had anticipated. The manager is extremely courteous, and the place is relaxed and immaculate. This is another kind of elegance quite different from the luxurious hotels in the Royal City. I'm impressed. This is much nicer than the Royal City. Though we came here on a pilgrimage, Rolent has a wonderful locale. I think I like this place. Oh, lovely. Flowers. Calvert spies. I'm telling you, they're everywhere. Don't trust them. They're everywhere. Same with Erebonia, like I said, Weathercock, right at the beginning. We saw it, right there. I'm going to succeed with my business negotiations in Bose, no matter what it takes. Homegrown girls are fine, but those chicks coming from the royal city and Bose have the extra layer of polished beauty. Speaking of the royal city, Queen Alicia's granddaughter, Princess Claudia, lives there. Rumor has it that she's quite the looker. What if it's true? See, that's the same. What was that? But even giving up on the homegrown girls for one of them would be a difficult choice. Do I want to ask why? The airliners have powerful orbital engines mounted on board. I've been told that it costs untold amounts of mirror to develop something like that. It's only through the capital investment from the royal family that these airliners have become a reality. Seems about the same. Very well. Our biggest freight export is, of course, septium. Since the orbit industry developed, it looks like the mine has been seeing a boom in demand. Okay. Go. I do feel like there's going to be probably loads of NPCs I miss throughout this game. I do warn you. I'll try my best to remember where to go and stuff. Oh, what a troublesome little kitten. Could she be taking a nap somewhere? Oh, is she gone? I need to find the kitten. Oh well, maybe I'll try heading to Gransel. Then again, my idiot son sure hasn't been any help. Just when I think he's starting to help, he disappears somewhere. We know about that, we know where he is. According to my sources, it looks like there's been an incident at the Purcell farm. I wonder if I should go barging into the guild and report it to Aina. According to my sources, it looks like there's been an incident at Purcell farm. Miss Murano. I don't think we have time to be looking for new human resources. I happen to hear that Rolent has quite a few skilled bracers. I've even heard that the newest two recruits are promising as well. Not only does this city have a wealth of natural resources, but it is also blessed with human resources. What if the mayor of Bose would be happy if I scouted some new people commodities? Estelle, Joshua, how's your homework coming along? Come and take a break here every once in a while, okay? 10 years ago, the Imperial Army broke through the borders and surrounded Rolent. And in an effort to convince us to surrender, they bombarded the clock tower. I apologize for making you recall those painful memories. No, it's alright, really. Goddamn Erebonia. Don't trust them. Though the city and clock tower have been rebuilt, there are many unseen wounds that linger in people's hearts. Yes, there are. You have that, foreigner named Sherazade at the Rolent branch, right? Not only is she attractive, but she's one of my best customers, which I'm thankful for, of course. But when it comes to liquor, she's unbelievable. When I say unbelievable, I mean... Oh, we know. I can emphasize. She's normally such a beautiful, friendly young woman, too. Sherazade comes alone, I'm afraid, because I'm the one who gets stuck talking to her all night. She's normally a beautiful, friendly young woman. Normally. I just got a message from the Purcell farm. They said that the vegetables should come in any time now. I'm getting my vegetables from somewhere else at the moment, but Purcell farms are the best. Alright, very well. Oh, are you a new one? No, you're just the person walking around. Elisa, was it? The Purcell farm looks like they're starting shipping vegetables again soon. I hear that they had their fields ravaged, so they hired some bracers. Purcell farm looks like they'll start shipping soon. And we go. Gotta get those quests done, though. I wonder what my son, Pat, wants to be in the future. Unlike Luke, who wants to be a bracer, I wanted to pick a safe and stable job. Our nation is divided into 5 regions with a central city in each. Mayor Klaus has been given charge of Rolent, which is one of these cities. Although he's called Old Man Klaus because he likes to potter about in his garden, he's actually a very capable leader. Mayor Klaus has been given charge of Rolent, which is one of these cities. Very well. My boy is a soldier in the Royal Army. He was posted in the Royal City before, but now he's assigned to security at the Vert checkpoint to the west. When he gets back, I want to give Luke a good scolding. I want him to give Luke a good scolding, yes. Yes. Go out the door! We'll get out the doors. We'll get there in the end. Promise. We will leave this abode. Again, Calvert spies everywhere. Don't trust the plants. Don't trust the weathercocks. When my daddy's not around, I do my best to help out my mummy. I help her with cooking, cleaning, and laundry too. Don't you think I'm a big help? I do. I bet you try your best. I just received word from the mine where my husband works. Seems like they discovered something incredible in a new lode. What it was they found. Recently, my husband has been doing well with his work. I wish my father would just recognize him as a suitable successor. In the timber industry, woodsmen don't just grow trees to be used. Woodsmen watch over the forest, live with the forest, and give thanks for their bounteous blessings. When a person can do all of these, then they can be called a real woodsman. My daughter's husband is still half a man in that respect. Jeez. So harsh. Ten years ago, the Imperial Army broke through our borders in great numbers and trampled the entire kingdom. But we were able to drive them out through a darn near miraculous lightning-quick military operation. Without that plan, Rolent would probably be a part of the Empire's territory today. Yeah, that would not go well for you in future. I was assigned to the unit in Rolent and fought in the war, but my leg was injured by a piece of flying shrapnel. Without the plan, Rolent would probably be a part of the Empire's territory today. Yeah, I do wonder if the Twilight actually affected here. I'd imagine it has. Like, rather than it being a simple, like, within the borders of Erebonia, like, it's just spread around it. Hey there, Estelle. Have you been busy lately? I've been kind of sad you haven't been by to buy junk food lately. Now that you mention it, she had been disappearing pretty often on the way home from training. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Eating cookies and snacks is the right of any girl my age. Stop by again when you've got a day off. I'll look into those sneakers you like so much. Stop by again when you have a day off. Okay, what do you have in the shop right now? Bell News issue 1. Okay, very well, very well. No, don't go at the door. Looks like my son is too busy with running his store to worry about other things. Men reach manhood status by having a family and rearing children, not by staying single. Ugh, it's just a callback in my own head being like, well, it's worked so far. Oh wait, I aren't. I aren't. Yep, that's exactly the sentence I wanted to say. Was that. I'm not. I guess this is my time to give a helping hand as a mother. I say that as I get a message from Sarah. Oh, that's the same again. Very well. It's just that strange thing is that I've been single for so long and then boom, Sarah. So strange. Thank you to the both of you for replacing that light. If you need to discuss anything about Orpans, then stop by anytime. Don't forget to swing by if you have any other business needs. I hear that the airliners are equipped with huge machines called orbital engines or some such thing. They said to use an Orpman structure as well. Seems that some bigwig professor was the one who developed them. Now that's something to talk about. Yes, it is something to talk about. I hear that airliners are equipped with huge machines called orbital engines. Yeah, it's the same as before. Okay, so we're pretty much done everywhere as far as I know within the city. There's probably places outside, but it's a bit of a stretch, isn't it? Please ask Mayor Klaus directly regarding the details of the next job. Mayor Klaus resides Residence is at the east end of town. I'm guessing you already know that, right? That's where we want to go. I thought I had a kitty quest. I'm sure I had a kitty quest, or is it just because I'm equating stuff that's happening in Cold Steel with what's happening here, and that woman's lost her kitty? So you two were trained by Shedda then? Yep, you got it. So I guess we're in the same boat. In fact, it's my pride and joy that I trained under Shedda. She's considered to be one of the best bracers in the entire kingdom. I worked together with her, and I can tell you that her nickname, Silver Streak, isn't for show. It isn't? Beginning with your father, Cassius, the Rolent branch is blessed with some extremely skilled bracers. I guess Shedda is really talented then, isn't she? Hearing this coming from someone else makes me realize it all over again. Shedda and your father, Cassius, the Rolent branch is really blessed. Really breast. It really is breast. Right, so I'm thinking head to Klaus. And let the experiments begin. Okay, so... do you think the mayor's even in today? Being as busy as he is, I'm sure there's a pretty good chance that he's out. Well, bless my soul, if it isn't a Stellan Joshua! Hi, Mayor Klaus. I hope we're not disturbing you, sir. But we come on behalf of the Bracer Guild about a job you requested. Yes, I heard from the guild that you two, the two of you would be coming. So you're taking over your father's work while he's away, are you? Well, we're trying to at least. Doing quite a good job, I'd say. Very sorry about my dad not fulfilling his promise like this. There's no need for apologies. Knowing your father, it's typical for him to be swamped with work like this. Anyway, with Lita and my wife out and about, I'd like to move this conversation somewhere else. Why don't we head upstairs to my study and go over the details? In truth, I don't think you'll find this request particularly difficult. And it's for that reason I think that asking the guild to do this job may have been a bit presumptuous. Unfortunately, I'm unable to get away from my work, and I had to break down and ask the guild for help. We were informed that this job involves the transport of a certain something, but what is it exactly that you would like us to carry and where? I would like you to pick up a septium crystal from the Malga Mine and deliver it here. When you say septium, do you mean like sepith that we often come across? Accurately speaking, sepith is fragmented septium, which is too small to be used as precious stones. Therefore, the sepith is refined and processed into quartz, which can be installed into orbments. So that's the difference, huh? I think I've got a better grasp on things now. I've actually been able to obtain a certain kind of septium called Esmelus from the Malga Mine since the olden days. Ever since a large piece of the crystal was recently discovered, I've asked the mine chief to hold on to it until someone could pick it up. So you'd like us to pick up this crystal from the mine chief and bring it here, is that correct? Precisely. What do you think? Is this something you think you can handle? The transport of a precious gem, huh? It'd be a nice change from fighting monsters. Should keep us on our toes, too. Yeah, there's bound to be monsters. Alright, we'll do it. I appreciate your willingness to help. Please take this with you. There we go. If you show that to one of the workers, they should let you into the mine. Good luck. I'll speak to you again. The mine is to the north of Rolent, at the end of the Malga Trail. Shouldn't be too far of a walk. If you showed them this referral, they should let you into the mine. I'm counting on you. Oh, are you? Nothing in there. There you go. I heard from Lita that the vegetables from the Purcell farm haven't arrived. What's going on? I mean, that should have updated because they should be arriving soon. Shouldn't they? Seems like the Purcell farm vegetables are finally going to be shipped. There we go. By any measure, the weather certainly hasn't been bad this year. I wonder if something happened. But I sorted it. It's been resolved. Oh, pretty well. Let's go to the mine. Where are we? Over here. Get stuck on things. That's a good way for the turbo to work for me. Right, so come on, Joshua, let's make our way through here, and let's not see you run into any enemies, please. People have warned me, by the way, like, yeah, that's a thing, and it's gonna carry on being a thing, and it's gonna get worse as the game goes on, because you're gonna have, more people behind you. It's like, oh, great. At least it's a known thing where people are annoyed at it, and it's not just me. It's just like, no, it is a thing. It's like, okay, very well. I think it's best not to go turbo then. Because then I can sort of just glide myself through nicely, was the best way of putting it. I've gone completely the wrong way. Why did you not tell me? I blame you lot for this. Why did you not tell me I was going the wrong way until I was going the wrong way? What? You heard me. Is it up here? Where am I going? I should have read the signs. It's that way, look. I can't believe you guys made me... Oh God, Joshua, no! I can't bother to carry on that joke now. Can't believe I went the wrong way. It's just that, just force of habit to just go the wrong way now. So it's like, yes, of course, I'll go that way. I know where I'm going there. Ooh. Joshua, don't, Joshua. Good. That's what I like to see, Joshua. Don't do it, Joshua. Don't do it. Stay away. Good. Becomes a proper thing, really, this, doesn't it? It really does. This is the entrance to the Malga Mine. If you're not here on business, then I'll have to ask you to leave. Believe it or not, we are here on business. Rolent's mayor, Klaus, has asked us that we come here and pick up a certain septium crystal. Estelle shows London the mayor's referral. Well, alright then. If you got a referral from the mayor, then that's a different story. I don't mean to make your job any more difficult, but would you mind going inside and speaking with the boss directly? I'm supposed to stand watch out here. Sure, that's fine, but why the boss? I'm actually here to see the mine chief. That mine chief you're talking about is actually our boss, Mr. Gaton. He manages the mine and all of its workers. He's the kind of guy who enjoys discovering a septium lode more than eating 3 meals a day. Fairly sure he's working down in the lower tunnels today. Thanks for the tip. We'll go see if we can locate him. Oh yeah, be careful of the monsters, by the way. What? It's dark inside, so be careful. If you're looking for the boss, you should be down in the lower tunnels. Alright then. Can I smash these at all somehow? I feel like I should. I'm just wary that there might be... Oh, the minecarts! Hello, hello? That might change a few things. Is there no chest or anything in here? I mean, I suppose I'd be stealing essentially, wouldn't I? But that wouldn't stop us. Alright, so... Okay, so I'm gonna do that and then get in it. Check it out, it's a minecart. Do you think it's powered by orpans too? It looks that way to me. How about we get in and see where it takes us? Ride the minecart. Choo-choo! Trails of cold steel, everyone. Trails of cold steel. So is this where I'm gonna go? It's an elevator. This is the elevator we're supposed to use to reach the lower tunnels, right? Why doesn't it work? Let me have a look. There's orbital energy running through it, but it appears to be mechanically locked. Maybe we should ask someone about it. Right, we'll go back the other way then. Choo-choo! Chugga 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 choo-choo, as the gnomes do say in World of Warcraft. Although we don't talk about that game anymore, since Blizzard has been screwing everything up recently. Remember when they were a good company? I do. Hello. Ah, great ideas. What are you kids doing down here? Are you friends with someone who works here in the mine? Not exactly. We've come to see the mine chief at the request of the mayor. Oh, so you heard about the crystal, are you? And if you're looking for the boss, you should be in the tunnels below. If you use the elevator at the end of the tracks, on the opposite side of the mine, you can get down there. We found the elevator, but we didn't know how to make it run. Do you know how to operate it? Oh, that's an easy problem to fix. All you need is a key to activate it. But since you don't have one of your own, I'll help you out by lending you mine. Much appreciated. Once our business here is finished, we'll make sure to return it. Gotta remember to do that. If you insert the key, you should be able to use the elevator. You can return it to me when you've done with your business here. Very well. Ride the shoot puff? Surely someone knows what that's a reference to. Surely. Estelle, try using that key we just borrowed. We should be able to get the elevator working this time. Estelle, use the elevator key. Looks like we can use the elevator now. How about we head down into the lower tunnels? There be monsters here. Probably. I feel like there's gonna be monsters somewhere at some point in this place. It'd be weird if they didn't. Well, hello. I want to explore every other location first before I step on the thing that looks weird. I think I know this. Oh, hello. Oh, you scared me for a second. So, you're looking for the mine chief, are you? I'm sure he's somewhere across the bridge. It's gonna be a case like we need a key for the bridge as well now. Probably gonna be the case. Oh. That seems strange. Well, that's worrying. Why is this here? Why is this here? If it's here, then there's gonna be monsters and baddies and stuff. I don't like it. It's scary. You said you're looking for the mine chief. He was here a moment ago. The reason why we've been able to work like we have is due to the grace of the goddess herself. Better remember to give thanks. Very well. Just little tippy taps. I'll try the other way first, maybe. I don't know which way's the right way. Which way's the wrong way? Maybe you're a chief? Ow. Heaven and earth. What are you two kids? What are you kids like you doing down here into the mine? That's it. You're the mine chief, right? Why am I glad to see you? We've been searching all over this dank place for you. We're with the Bracer Guild. We've come today on behalf of Mayor Klaus. I see. So you kids are bracers, are you? That's quite a feat for being so young. It's not that big of a deal. By the way, you're supposed to have some sort of crystal for us, right? All right, give me a second. This little baby is something you don't see every day, which is why I've been keeping it as close to myself as possible. The mine chief pulls a large grain crystal from his breast pocket. Wow, that attracts enemies. I've never seen a crystal this big before. That is impressive. There seems to be light swirling around inside too. It's one of several types of septium. Specifically, it's an Esmelus crystal, which is endowed with the power of wind. I don't remember this being mentioned in Cold Steel, like the name of the actual crystals. Just seems strange that it was never mentioned. Or maybe it was somewhere by some NPC that I didn't speak to in Cold Steel 1 or something like that. Entirely possible. For a gem of this size, you're looking at a hefty price tag. We're talking about a small fortune here. Make absolutely sure that this gets to the mayor. Roger that. Yes, it's mine. It's so beautiful. My own. My precious. Feels like I'm carrying a little fairy in my hand. This is super fun. Check this out, Joshua. Really? She's adorable. It's nice and all, but how about you stop horsing around? If you drop it, we could be in some real trouble. Fine, you big killjoy. Estelle put the crystal away in her pocket. Well, I guess that's that. We'll get out of your hair now, Mr. Gaton. But don't worry, we'll make sure this gets to the mayor. I'm counting on you kids. Huh? What's the matter? That's odd. The airflow down here suddenly shifted. The airflow? The scent, it's... Whoa! Ah! Triple dart. Is it over? Was that an earthquake just now? No, it seems there's been a cave-in somewhere within the mine. Wonder if one of the miners hit a patch of loose ground. Better check on the extent of the damage. Look out, Estelle. What? I knew it. Damn well knew it. And we're going to end this part here, and the next part we'll start with this battle. So we'll see you then. Ta-ta for now.